so many around the world at the moment, but he has returned and is going to replace Harry Swindles at the top of the order, we believe. So
in comes Crocombe, bowls to Holland, who clips this away, and that could be the first boundary of the day. Clipped away through mid-wicket, slightly behind the stumps with the gloves as Crocombe is in again. Bowls, and Holland clips this one away, and that's going to be another boundary. Nicely timed by here in our effects microphone. In comes Crocombe, bowls, cut away, and that's going to be another boundary. Too much width from Henry Crocombe, and that's clubbed away, and in Holland on 17. In a bowls pulled away, and is he going to be caught? No, he's not. The ball flies over the head.
Without loss, Leicestershire. Carvelas is in. Bowls, big drive. Sean Budinger, and he's got that one past mid-off, out to the... getting a catch behind. And he goes again and bowls, and that one is pulled high over square leg for 6.
It's running away from us, coming to bowl to Ian Holland, and Holland drives. Beauty, that's probably the shot of the morning. And Jack Castle is chasing it for all he's worth. He's on his way again and bowls, and Holland clips the one nicely. Well, that's beautifully timed away through mid-wicket, and the outfield. Ibrahim in again, bowls to Budinger, who pulls away onto the leg side. Henry Crocombe is very quick across the ground. He might cut this one off.
As round the wicket goes, Hudson Prentice bowls short and pulled very hard by Sol Budinger for a 1-bounce 4 that fairly rockets into the...
And he's going to come in to bowl to the left-handed Sol Budinger. He's in, pulled away, 6 runs. Good shot, too short from Finn Hudson Prentice.
Lenham is in, and Budinger is hitting high over long on for 6. Thumps into the black screen. Batting at number 4 for Leicestershire. Lenham is in, drops a little bit short and is pulled for 6. Well, I'd say a little bit short, and I was probably being... Lenham bowls, Holland slog sweeps, it's in the air, over!
Too much cricket. In comes Carson, bowls and swept away, and that's going to be 4 runs, and a really good shot by Ian Holland.
And long on Lenham is in, edged, should be caught, is caught, went for the big slog.
Lewis Hill, skipper of Leicestershire, is in and bowls, and Hill pulls that one away from out. Is he going to be caught? That's a good catch. That's a very, very good catch by Henry Crocombe, coming racing in.
We're prepared to hit the ball up into the air. Lenham is in to Budinger, goes back and cuts firmly, and for 4. 120 got against Essex. Carson is in. Well, that isn't similar because he drops short. And
Jack Carson for 7. Lenham in again. Rahane pulls away, and that's going away for 6 runs, and 2 short really from Archie Lenham.
Fixtures as well. Carson is in from the Cromwell Road end, bowls and is smashed over mid-wicket for 6. Moves into the 80s now, onto 84. Carson is in, he's hit that one up into the air, should be caught running across from mid-on.
He's in again, bowls, Handscomb down the wicket driving, and that's a lovely shot. Into out, and that's sailed away.
Who is in and bowls, and that's pulled for 6. Well, again, in he goes, Lenham. Bowls to Rahane, who hits him over mid-on for 6. Well, he had long on back, but he would have cleared long on. Comes, bowls to Handscomb, who's driving pleasantly out towards extra cover. In fact, that's so pleasant, it's going to go for 4. Of how important he could be in this competition.
Carvelas in, bowled and stylishly driven by Rahane out into the offside, and that is a very fine half-century. 50 and 45 balls. He's carried Leicestershire to 274 for 3.
He's also got short, fine leg. In goes Rahane, in goes Lenham. Rahane on strikers. Hudson Prentice bowls a slower ball, should be caught by Simpson, it is.
Low ball of the over to Liam Trebaskis. He's in and bowls, and Trebaskis tries the ramp.
Fairly quickly, but it wasn't Ben. Handscomb on 96, pulls it around the corner, and that is the 4 he needs for his 50. Hudson Prentice very kindly served up. Carvelas is in to Handscomb, who's going to have to try and run 2 there as he dabs that one out to mid-wicket, so presumably he's recovered. Oh, he's gone, he's run out. He hadn't quite enough puff to make both posted as Carvelas is in. Mike's got hold of that one. Got hold of that one big time into the pavilion, onto the roof.
To equal the second.
Carvelas is in, 2 Mike bowls very wide, good ball, full outside off stump, and Mike has to reach for it, having backed away to made himself room. All he can do is pump it out towards extra cover.
Oh, someone's talking to our effects microphone. I think comes Holland, bowls, and Clark is caught. Oh, is he dropped?
Oh, unbelievable.
Oh, my word. Well, he should have been on his way, Tom Clark, and he was walking off. In comes Holland round the wicket, bowls, and Clark drives and hammers that away to...
Is in and bowls very straight and driven out through a very straight mid off for 4 more by Clark. So just the single from the over so far from Wright, who is in and bowls. Again, it's cut away, and that one it will go for 4. So
in comes Holland, bowls. Clark lofts that down the ground. That's going to come into our commentary box. Whoa!
And third man as Wright is in, carved away for 4 by Tom Clark. Just that little bit this time round. In he comes and bowls, and again it's held back. It's clubbed straight, and it's going to be 4.
He's in again and bowls. Clark pulls onto the... So well, he's got away with that, Tom Clark. He's got a boundary.
In goes Scriven and bowls, and that's
Shot.
Driven very nicely. Square, can Travaskis get there? Puts in the dive.
As in comes Salisbury round the wicket, bowls, and Tom Clark clips this away. And it's more than a clip. It's a very nice... Salisbury round the wicket, bowls, and pulled away by Clark. That's going to be a boundary. Too short from Matt Salisbury. There's a fine leg and a fielder at deep mid-wicket, but Clark was onto that in a flash. He pulled it away, and he goes through to his half-century, having been dropped before he'd scored. Tom Clark, 53 off 51 balls in 49 minutes. Ian Holland. In comes Travaskis round the wicket, bowls to Clark. Down the ground, lovely shot, 6 runs. In comes Driven down the ground. That's going to be successive 6s from Tom Haynes.
Encouragement from fairly close to the effects mic, or closer to the effects mic, close enough to be picked up therein. Keep it cleanly in. In goes Mike.
In comes Travaskis, bowls, and Haynes clips that one away through mid-wicket. They've taken 1, and that's all they're taking. That's a half-century for Tom Haynes, and a good half-century as well. He's been a little bit out of sorts and out of form in this competition so far, Tom Haynes. A really scratchy 44 down at Glamorgan on Friday, but 50 off 46 balls.
I think Crawley's a rather lucky young man, to be honest. Anyway, in goes Mike, and bowl short, pulled up into the air, should be caught, and is caught at long leg by Matt. It's over, from which he's conceded so far 4 runs, one of them a leg by bowls. Clipped in the air and out. Holland takes his catch.
Prentice, who's 6 not out. He's in and bowls, and driven to mid-off, and Hudson Prentice is on his way, and another wicket goes down, and the pressure is just beginning to...
Wright is in, Simpson is down the wicket, that could be 6 of them, lofts it over mid, on all the way.
In comes Salisbury, bowls, and Tom Haynes clips that away on the leg side, and that's the single that brings up 100, a second list A 100 for Tom Haynes. He's played really well here. He takes off his helmet, he mops his brow and raises his bat. 193 balls in 176 minutes. In comes Salisbury again, bowls to Haynes, who lofts that. That's going to be 6 runs. Boundary would be nice. Salisbury in bowls, and Haynes hammers that. That's going to go for 6 runs over the head of Rahane. He's on his way round the wicket, bowls, clipped away by John Simpson. It's going to be just a single. Travaskis round quickly. They're going to come back for the second as the throw comes in. Good pressure by John Simpson. He was running, well, Tom Haynes actually running to the danger end. And 50 for John Simpson. We said he needed to bat well in this game, and his remarkable run of form.
Mike back over the wicket. Bowl swung high over mid-wicket for 6. A massive 6 that clears the stands.
Scriven around the wicket to bowl to Simpson. Simpson hammers that away. That's going to go many a mile. That's going for 6. This is, in comes Scriven around the wicket. Bowls to Haynes. Pulls it away. That's got many a mile. Is he going to be caught though? He's underneath it. Simpson waits. Travaskis in. Bowls to Simpson, who's bowled.
And bowls, he steps away, clubs it away, but it doesn't time it. It runs out towards deep mid-wicket.
They've got to run.
Travaskis comes in. They're going to make it 2. The throw comes in. It's run out. Ibrahim is run out. Good work by Cox. Travaskis' throw was slightly wide. Into Carvelas. Bowls. Carvelas down the wicket. Caught at backward point. Carved it away towards backward point. Budinger took it. Runs in and bowls to Lenham, who's trying a reverse sweep. He's Q-ended it, and it dribbles out into the offside for 1. So, and bowls, Carson clubs in out towards long off, and it's caught by Rahane out there. So in the end, Leicestershire get across the line by 11 runs